Happy New Year, everyone. Sanibonani, Dumelang, Absheng. It's your girl, Lindy Nala here. To all our newbies, welcome to 2025. My name is Lindy Nala. I am an author and a relationship coach. I trust this year is going to be everything you've ever desired it to be. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So today's message is entitled, Signs That Your Partner is No Longer in Love with You. So this is an eventuality that at some point in our lives we have to face. Unfortunately, not all of us, but some of us, it's an eventuality which is unavoidable. Just the thought alone that someone that you have vowed to be your forever and to, be with them until the day you die could potentially fall out of love with you is a traumatizing experience. I know. However, this is something that, as I said, is unavoidable, but it is important that we make sure that we gather the information and the knowledge to be able to assess when our partner has fallen out of love with us. And this is the reason why we are having this discussion today, to try and just to highlight some of the signs that you need to be aware of in the eventuality that you find yourself in this position. Signs that your partner is no longer in love with you. Number one, you will recognize that there will be reduced physical affection in that relationship or in that marriage. That means there will be less hugs, there will be less kisses, there will be less hand holding, just overall physical closeness. All of that will be reduced simply because your partner is pulling away and they do not know how to communicate that to you. Okay, chances are they may have met somebody, they may have moved on, or they have completely fallen out of love with you. Now that is sign number one. Sign number two, there will be diminished communication. That means there will be less and less communication. In some instances, you will notice that your partner will avoid any meaningful or deep conversations with you. They will also not share any day-to-day activities with you about what they've been getting up to or what's coming up in their lives or in their personal lives or business or in their work environment. Just total shutdown. Okay, it is a sign that they are not interested in sharing any personal details with you because they have checked out. They are no longer, their emotions are no longer invested in you. Sign number three, there will be lack of effort or no effort at all. So this could be, towards making plans, dinner dates, lunch dates, or in some instances, you'll notice they will cancel dates at the last minute. And this will happen quite frequently. And sometimes you will also notice that with very little effort, they will put into the relationship overall because they have, as I said, they have disconnected, they have fallen out of love with you. Okay. The next thing you need to be aware of is there's that emotional distance that you will feel. There will be those awkward moments every now and again, whether you are, talking over the phone. There'll be those awkward moments where you run out of things to talk about all of a sudden because your partner has suddenly withdrawn. They're not expressing their thoughts or their emotions the way that they used to, and they are just simply shut down because they don't want to, obviously, be opening up to you anymore. It could be that they have fallen in love with somebody else, and obviously someone has taken your place. This is an eventuality that obviously you need to be ready for. And then another one you will notice as well, there will be a lot of criticism, finding fault with you at every opportunity. All right, you will notice every now and again that your partner will find fault with you. It will seem like nothing you do is ever good enough for them. In fact, they will be overly critical. All right, they will be overly critical with you for no particular reason, and they will not want to celebrate any of your achievement whatsoever. Now, this is another sign that your partner has definitely fallen out of love with you. Another sign is they will avoid or not want to discuss any problems or any issues that you might be having in your relationship. They will avoid difficult conversations, not wanting to work through issues with you in the relationship. This is another way in which to avoid taking any level of accountability in the relationship whatsoever, because they, as I said, they are no longer invested in the relationship. It could be that they're now, they have fallen in love with somebody else, and this relationship is of no interest to them whatsoever. The next one, sometimes you will feel very uncomfortable, being in the presence of your partner. It will just feel very strange. In fact, you'll feel more like a burden, in the presence of your partner. You will get easily annoyed, or they will get easily annoyed with you, whichever comes first. Even when you try and express your dissatisfaction about certain issues in the relationship, there's very, very little level of tolerance in this relationship. It will just feel like you are constantly walking on eggshells. Now, that is another indicator that your partner may have definitely fallen out of love with you. Another one which I have gotten to know over the years, is you will notice, especially when it comes to the mobile devices, your partner will constantly want to keep their cell phones with them very close by, simply because they are trying to avoid being caught, or because they know that those text messages will pop up every now and again from whoever it is that they are now, focusing their attention on, and obviously they do not want you to see. This is the reason why they want to keep their mobile devices with them close by. They take their mobile devices everywhere simply because they know that, those messages will pop up, and they do not want you to see that there is somebody new in their lives. But you need to be aware, take it upon yourself to pay close attention. As I always say, that actions speak louder than words, all right? Actions never lie, but words do. So make sure that you keep your eyes wide open. If there's any possibility that you guys might want to salvage that relationship or that marriage, then there are couples therapy sessions that you guys can sign up with a therapist, a professional therapist that can help you to work through your problems. If you both are invested in wanting to rekindle the love in that relationship and the spark that you may have lost over the years, by all means. But obviously this is an agreement that you guys will have to come to together jointly as a couple to want to make your relationship or your marriage work. However, if all else fails, then I will highly recommend that you walk away, that you disconnect from such an environment, because eventually in the long run it will end up affecting you emotionally, psychologically, and I would highly advise you to stay as far away as possible from such an environment. Okay, you can never force anybody to stay in love with you. Once somebody has checked out, you need to accept that this is their decision and keep your peace. That's a wrap for today. I trust that you have found this video to be insightful. If you have had any other experiences, maybe a different experience outside of what has been mentioned here today, feel free to drop them in our comments box below. We would like to hear your individual experiences. What has been your challenges, and how did you get out, or how did you find out that perhaps maybe your partner may have fallen out of love with you? Let's share knowledge, let's share wisdom. Remember, as I always say, that we are all on this journey together, guys. And one other thing, don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel, Relationships and Dating Tips. Relationships and Dating Tips. This is your girl signing out. I wish you all the very best in the new year. Keep well and God bless. Bye now.